The Lantern Maker and the Thief of Shadows, a moral story about light, greed, and redemption. Long ago, in a quiet valley surrounded by whispering pines and misty mountains, there lived an old lantern maker named Haroon. His workshop sat beside a crystal stream that reflected the moon like a silver mirror. Every evening, Haroon would light his handmade lanterns and hang them across the bridge, so travelers could cross safely through the night. But Haroon was not rich. His hands were rough, his clothes worn, and his meals simple, just bread, tea, and the warmth of his glowing lights. Yet his heart was full, for he believed that spreading light was worth more than gathering gold. One night, as the valley slept under a velvet sky, a young thief crept through the shadows. His name was Rafi. He had heard rumors that Haroon's lanterns were enchanted, that they glowed brighter than any flame, fueled by the maker's secret spell. Rafi, who lived in hunger and envy, thought to himself, "If I steal one lantern, I can sell it in the city and never starve again." He sneaked into Haroon's shop, his steps silent as a cat. Lanterns of all colors hung from the ceiling, red as dawn, blue as dreams, gold as sunlight. Their soft light trembled across the walls like tiny spirits. Rafi reached for the brightest one, but as his fingers touched it, the lantern dimmed. Startled, he turned and saw Haroon standing there with a gentle smile. "You don't need to hide," said the old man kindly. "Light cannot be stolen, my boy. It can only be shared." Ashamed, Rafi lowered his head. "I only wanted to sell one to survive." Haroon nodded. "Then take it. But promise me one thing. You will light it only for kindness, never for greed." Confused but grateful, Rafi took the lantern and fled into the night. For days, he tried to sell it, but the lantern refused to glow for money. No matter how many matches he struck, its glass remained dark. Frustrated, he threw it aside. Yet that night, as he saw a lost traveler shivering in the rain, Rafi remembered Haroon's words. He lifted the lantern, whispered, "Let this be for kindness," and the flame suddenly bloomed, warm and bright, guiding the traveler to safety. From that moment, something changed in Rafi. He began helping villagers find their way at night, lighting the paths and bridges. People began to trust him, and soon he became known as the keeper of the night roads. But one day, greedy men from a faraway town heard of the magical lantern and came to steal it. They broke into Rafi's hut and demanded, "Tell us the secret of your flame." Rafi smiled sadly and said, "There is no secret, only a promise." When they tried to light it with selfish hearts, the lantern turned cold and lifeless. The thieves fled in fear, believing it cursed. Years passed. Rafi grew old, much like Haroon once was. One evening, a small boy came running to him with a broken lamp. "Can you fix this, sir?" the boy asked shyly. Rafi knelt and smiled. "Of course, little one. But remember, a lamp burns only for those who walk with kindness." That night, as he repaired the lamp, Rafi looked up at the stars and whispered, "I understand now, old lantern maker. You gave me not a flame, but a light for my soul." The wind carried his words to the valley, where Haroon's spirit seemed to glow through every flickering lantern by the stream. The bridge still shone, not just with light, but with the memory of a man who believed that even a single flame, when shared, could illuminate the world. And so, whenever someone in that valley lights a lantern, they say it quietly, "Let this be for kindness, never for greed."